Twitch has accepted the stream. YouTube has accepted the stream. Waiting for Facebook. Facebook has accepted the stream. Shall we begin the show?
Yeah, and I'll just share it as I go along.
You want to share it now before we start?
No, I want to get going because I'm already running behind.
Watch the screen. Watch the time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mick's World. Today we're going to be taking questions, comments, and call-ins. If you would like to call in, the number is 716-400-0738. And yes, I'm running a little behind, but there were some technical difficulties that we had to solve and reset a few things. That's what happens when you have two different producers running a show at once, or running shows. So, okay, first off, like I said, the number is 716-400-0738 for questions, comments. If you want to ask a question, come on. Hang on, I'm trying to get somebody. If it'll come up, come on.
Virginia. Say hello to Virginia.
Hello, Virginia. So, again, like I said, we're going to be having different things going on. Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this. Hello? No, I've been busy. We had a technical difficulty we had to fix. She doesn't need the box anymore, Richard.
This is a U.S. war led by the Democratic Party. This is the U.S.'s genocide.
Okay, so again, we got. I'm trying to get this. First off, let's see. Close all this down. I got 50 million windows open because I sent invites out or shares out. Okay, so here we go. And Crystal, if you signed on, you can call me at 716-400-0738. Hello, Crystal. Again, like I was saying, if you can call the number on the thing at 716-400-0738. It's a Google phone number that will ring in the studio, and I can put you on the air. Thank you. And why? Why are you going to stay off my show? I'm sorry, Virginia. Sometimes they get confused. The numbers get confused. Okay, so like I said, the show is I'm taking questions, comments, and things for any comments, questions. We'll see how things go. Okay. So again, like I said, the number 716-400-0738. Normally, I would have a guest, but hopefully, Crystal decides she's going to call in, talk about what she does with her art and some of her accomplishments. I didn't answer. You didn't call. It didn't ring. Richard, did you turn me down again? Hang on a second. No, I'm turned up. Oh, what the heck? I can't hear it. Okay, just give me a second. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
It didn't ring in my ear, that's the problem.
Oh, that's okay.
So, what do you got going on?
So I just had a little bit of free time, but so what do you want me to just introduce myself?
Yeah, you can introduce yourself, and then we'll talk about what you do. And
Okay. So I met Mick at Healing Hub of Western New York, and my name's Crystal, and I was actually helping another person to bring into the hub, and then I ended up painting this mural on the wall and got so much purpose from that. I had the kids involved, and then it turned out that I was healing through art with the kids there. But even before that, I had... Crystal, hold on. Yeah? Here's for you. I got you done. Hold on, Mick. What? I got you done stuff. Hey. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Could you see what's going on? I'm on it. I'm a little confused. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I get so interrupted.
it's all right.
I'm so sorry. I have struggled all my life with addiction. I was, long story short, I have 7 years of recovery, and I used a lot of my recovery to paint with my time. And it has become so purposeful, from painting little paintings to creating wood decor and murals and so much purpose.
We can't forget that you design shirts too.
I do. I have my own business doing T-shirts. So that serves a awesome purpose, because I was able to do a lot of ministry T-shirts, a lot of shirts for my church, and now for the Hope Dealers event. So I'm very excited to be of service. I don't make a whole lot of money doing either one of them, but it serves a purpose for me to be able to serve and make someone happy, and just feel valued. Is an amazing thing. It really is. God has given me this talent, and I use it for good. It's definitely not to rob, steal, or take advantage. I really do my best at keeping it at reasonable prices and things like that. And a lot of the times I'm giving stuff away.
And here's a news flash for everybody watching my show.
Yeah.
I will have 3 submissions submitted to the Veterans Hospital Creative Art Show, and 2 submissions were submitted to Veterans One Stop for the Erie County Fair. I've had some of my pictures have been published in a newsletter from a convention or
That's amazing.
used for a blog for a different thing. Might use everybody knows my wrestling pictures are here and there. But it's kind of speaking of the VA, it's kind of funny because I was coming out of an appointment at the VA hospital the one day, and Crystal was doing art therapy
Yep.
with the
For the
veterans
guys in
up on
the
the
arena.
with the veterans
Yep.
up on the floor, and
Yep.
the stars aligned, and I got her home because of circumstances. We'll just leave it at that one.
Yep. Yeah.
But I got lucky enough to meet Crystal when through the Healing Hub I was doing photos with a backdrop, and one of the things that really got me interested was all of a sudden I get this message, would you like to shoot my reception for my wedding and my
Yeah.
and my engagement pictures? Well, if you want to call them engagement pictures, your
Save
pre-wedding
the
pictures.
date or yes, absolutely.
And I'm
And
like,
oh my God,
I jumped on that because
absolutely.
for one thing, it was for somebody I worked with and friend, and another was give me a chance to get my name out there and exposed with other people that usually won't see my work.
Yep. And we had a very cool Halloween themed wedding. So our pre-wedding pictures were done in the cemetery, and everyone said how cool that was. And I still, even 3 years later, Mick, get people saying what a fun wedding I had because of your service, and taking those pictures and all the props we had for Halloween. Like that was such a good time for everyone, and they still talk about it.
The best part of it was you had a photographer for your actual wedding. But
Yep.
I got sent up to the balcony to shoot from the balcony,
Yep.
and I got sent up to the balcony to shoot, and it was really nice. I like that church was different than from what I've seen, but
Yeah.
it was really nice. And then
Yeah.
I get to get back with my friends coming up in earlier or sometime next month. Actually, I can't remember what day it is.
Yeah.
I think it's like the 7th or
August
something.
7th. Yep, August 7th. I believe it's 4 or 7 o'clock. Oh gosh, I don't even know the time. I want to say 7 o'clock. I have to look at a flyer, but it's definitely August 7th at the Suno Lounge on Bailey Avenue.
And it was kind of weird. I looked it up, and I would have figured Kelly would have pulled it someplace, like a church or something. I didn't realize it was a lounge.
Yeah, well, I think she had her original place was a coffee shop, and just became bigger and bigger, so she needed a bigger place. So this was not the original place. And this place was, I guess, off with her first day.
And the worst part about it was that the person that should have been there to help celebrate his sister's victory, we lost.
Yeah. Yes, rest in peace, Michael. He was such a joy and an awesome soul. He really was.
He was fun to talk to, too.
He definitely was.
But I've been dealing with a rec therapist through the VA because I go to a rec therapy group on Wednesdays, and the guy's really nice. His name's Patrick McGowan, and he's the one that looked at my photos. He had literally had my photos up for almost 3 or 4 months on the 3rd floor. I had 3 of my photos up, and people from my group and everything came and looked at my stuff. So it's like, I'm not gonna say that I do this for the publicity or the attention. I do this for me. But
Yep.
it's nice to get posted. Like I had a picture put in the New York Times. I had that blog stuff
Absolutely.
done. I had that pictures done. The thing. But honestly, what I've decided, and I've been doing this on and off, I haven't gotten a lot of pictures yet, but I've been going around and I see murals that people have painted on buildings, and I'm like, yeah, those are. I'll take pictures of them. I wish I've got to look through my files actually and see if I got a full picture of the wall.
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, I do some side cleaning at this Airbnb, and the lady had asked me about possibly doing a mural on her building. So I'm excited what God has done for me. You know, just to ride down the street sometimes, because a lot of people here in Lovejoy have me do some things. So it's pretty cool to see my stuff still hanging out in the neighborhood. And
It's kind of, it's kind of funny because I'll hit I'll be in that area. I technically come into the Lovejoy area a lot because my son lives over by Cazenovia Park.
nice.
So I'm in that area on and off. One of the things that has become really interesting is, and I'll have to see if I can find a picture of it. I took a picture of it, but was that there was the old Harley store on Bailey Avenue in Amherst got turned into an Amherst Police Training Center, and they had somebody do a mural on their one wall, and it was really nice. It took me a while to be able to get a good picture of it because it was a work in progress, and every time I drove by there, it was blockaded with there was other cars and stuff in there, and I really don't want those pictures. Cars in the pictures. So is there anything big on your itinerary coming up?
Well, like I said, I might be doing this mural. So it's the front of her building and the side of her building. So that's pretty big.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited. And she was giving me the reference picture of the pink big flowers that they have downtown by the library there.
Yeah.
So kind of something simple, but obviously big, big delicate flowers on the side of the building. So I'm excited for that. And speaking on the 7th, always giving hope to others, is always awesome. And I do sing worship as well. I've been leading worship for 3 years at Bread of Life Church when I was going to Ground Zero there on Tuesdays, but I haven't gone there. They no longer have the meeting for about 2 years now, so I started going to a new church the last year and a half. And I've been asking, and I've been praying to be on the worship team. And finally, last month, I was able to sing with the pastor on stage at my Regen group. So I was just really so excited for that. So I hope for more days to worship.
And then you and Sean have other things going on.
Yeah, we're serving a karaoke event tomorrow night at 1218 Seneca Street. It's an NA meeting, and that's going to be 5 to 10 at 1218 Seneca. So that's free. It's for people in NA or anybody who wants to come and have a sober, fun time and fellowship.
Seneca Street. I'm trying to think because my brain is like.
Yeah. It's Seneca and Babcock. It's right there, the Seneca Church there.
Oh,
Come to the side door.
It's at a church. I thought it was someplace else.
Down in the basement of a church. It's where the Steps to Recovery meeting is on Monday night. Yeah.
I thought it was I think my aunt used to call it the Amity Club or something like that.
Nope. That we are no longer going to be at the Amity Club. That's going to be unfortunately closing. Not a lot of people go there anymore. But this is at a regular NA meeting. It is in the schedule. And for Mondays, it's Steps to Recovery. But we're having it this Saturday as a special event, separate from a meeting. So, and we're bringing the karaoke. My mom's providing the karaoke, so we get to host it and serve. So I'm excited for that.
That's going to be really nice. My my superheroes group has an event tomorrow that we're doing. It's for a program called Snuggled in Love. It's
Nice.
They work with developmentally disabled kids and kids, well, not developmentally disabled, let's just say special needs kids.
Yeah.
And they're holding their Christmas in July event / school supply giveaway.
Oh, that's nice.
And we have, and some of my superheroes will be there. I'm hoping that Deadpool is going to be available, but he's doing some work around his house. I'll be there doing pictures. I will, hopefully some other of my members will show up. I don't want to say my members, but the group members.
Yeah.
And I haven't told Kelly yet, but I'm thinking about making sure that I bring at least 1 or 2 video cameras to video some of the stuff that's going on at the Hope Dealers thing. So she has a video record of it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Definitely cool.
So,
well,
the longest
Mick, it's been awesome to spend some time with you and talk to you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you, buddy.
I'll be around. But quick question: how's the? Well, I know how Sean is because I see his posts on Facebook. How's the rest of everybody else?
Everybody is doing great. Jaden graduated high school, and she accepted into Canisius College. Coming in August. She'll be going. Lucas is way out of his shell, man. He's doing great. We are bonding. He's just a great kid. And I'm still going through family court trial. I have custody of Jaden's boyfriend. His parents have kind of abandoned him at this point. The mom is on board with him staying in my custody because she's in North Carolina right now. But I'm fighting the dad, who is just, in more words than other, kind of reminds me of, who I used to be, an addict,
Mm-hmm. But see,
and
here's
he just wants control. But Chris is happy. Chris is doing well. Chris is on the honor roll. He's going to be taking horticulture at McKinley. I had my house inspected. The social worker is on board with him staying here. They think that I'm doing a great service. Now, mind you, this is just bittersweet to me because for 15 years I was in family court having my kids taken away 5 different separate times in my life, and I had a judge tell me I was never going to get custody of my own children. So now adopting this child is just so bittersweet.
And you know what the funny part is? You say you're a recovering addict, but there are times where we switch one addiction for another, and where I'm seeing you switching from your past addiction now to your addiction of doing art.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I don't know if they. I don't think
I would call it an addiction. I mean, addiction to me just seems so harsh. I mean, I do what I love, man. I do what I love, and I do it well. And I do it a lot.
I made a joke with my shrink, and I told my shrink straight up. I walked in there one day. I go, I've got something to tell you, and he goes, "What is it?" And I go, "I've got an addiction." And he goes, "What are you addicted to?" I said, "Cheez-Its." And then he turns around. And then he turns around and goes, "Oh, we'll detox you on Cheetos."
Wow. Okay.
But
Oh, man.
you gotta meet my shrink. He's hilarious.
Yeah. I bet. I bet. Well, Mick, I will leave the lines open for the next guest. I appreciate calling in and saying hello to you.
And
This is so fun.
like I've told you before, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'd love to bring some art on video and show you guys some
Yeah,
stuff.
I have. If you want to do that, we can arrange for the Zoom room to open. I'll get you the link to the Zoom room, and then we'll do it that way.
All right. Sounds good. Maybe I'll bring you in my little realm for a minute.
I'll talk to you later, Crystal.
All right. Have a good one. God bless.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, so now we got who's going to be my next victim to call me on the phone. I'm only staying around for a little because I know it isn't fair. It's fair that you come on and you talk and you spend time on my show. Everybody has a free area they can come in and do what they want to do. But here's the question, people. I'm looking for suggestions for shows for the near future. Would you like me to have more tarot card readings? Would you like me to try to get some of the independent wrestlers on? Would you like me to try to get some cosplayers to come on either via phone or in studio or Zoom? Would you like me to what? Come on, give me suggestions here, people. And by the way, everybody, when I have tarot card readings, it's usually done by Kelly and my roommate Angela, but mostly it's Kelly and they're in studio. She gives really in-depth readings. We spent, what was it? The one day I think we spent like almost 20 minutes on a reading because it had like 30 cards. And plus she sells Mary Kay. And her favorite line is, we don't test on humans, we don't test on animals, we test on humans. Why don't you want to do my show with tarot card readings? Did I do something wrong? Did I upset you? You know, we're going to get things going here. Let's see, what do we got going on? Oh my God, I'm trying to think. Again, like I said, I'm asking for my audience to give me their opinions. What should I have on? Should I have cosplayers? Should I have more tarot card readings? Should I have different businesses come on and talk about their business? Should I try to get wrestlers? Should I try to make arrangements for question and answers with people from the real world? I've been trying to get a fellow. I have a plan, and hopefully I can pull it off in November. If not, it's going to be a problem. But I want to try to do something, and I'd have to do it the November 8th. Okay, official announcement. November 8th. I will be doing a Veterans Day show. If I don't have anything going on November 8th, I will be doing a Veterans Day show. Any of my fellow veterans who want to come on or comment or just have an open discussion, we can do that. And also, there's a few other things going on. And, you know, I really, honestly, I need to get out and do some fishing. I haven't done any fishing except for once. And my girlfriend skunked me when I was fishing with her because she caught a whole bunch of fish compared to my one or two. Which she's become a very avid fisherman. Haven't you, baby? So, again, we're going to go to another subject. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. It's nothing. What? You didn't do shit to me. You skunked me at fishing that day. That we went fishing down by Hyde Park. You caught more fish than I did after those people left. So, I can't help it. I did a little better now. Help it. I did a little better now, lol. You did hell. I taught you how to fish. So, I'm glad you're actually catching better than I am. Because I don't get out as much, and I really do need to get out and start fishing. I really want to get out to where I used to fish. Okay, let's see what we got. Who's calling in? Welcome to Mick's World. How can I help you?
Hi, baby.
Hi.
And no, I wasn't trying to compete with you while fishing.
No, you just skunked me at fishing because I wasn't doing it right. But okay, so we got Kelly on. Well, it's Kelly on. So she, like I said before earlier, she's my tarot card reader. She does tarot card readings for the my Facebook shows. Her and my roommate Angela. Usually it's Kelly more because of some internet connections going on. I got a question for you. Honestly,
Okay, baby.
how many tarot decks do you have?
I want to say about 20.
So you got about the same amount of tarot decks as I probably have cameras now.
Yeah. And I'm going to catch up on cameras with you pretty damn soon.
So we've got, so just so everybody knows, the last Nickel City Wrestling show, I was doing my job as security, and Kelly had my camera. She shot some really good pictures, guys. I'm not, for not being a photographer, not being used to the camera itself, she shot really well. If you see me at an event and I don't have my camera in my hand, be afraid, because somebody else has it. And there ain't very many people I trust.
Oh, I feel special.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I was at an event. It was called Para Horror. It was in the Buffalo Central Terminal, and I left my camera for a few seconds on the table because I had to run to the bathroom or something. I can't remember what it was. Come back and I start flipping through the pictures on my camera, and all of a sudden I find my friend Bill had taken an extreme close-up of his face mask that he wears when he goes hunting and stuff like that. So that was an interesting occasion. But,
Oh, boy.
it's like I learned my lesson. Never leave my camera unsupervised. And we have, like I said, the thing with Snuggled in Love tomorrow is for these with kids with special needs. They're already booked up. But keep an eye on it. Keep an eye out. If you know a family that may need some help or just needs the assistance, and a family that needs like more people to help them with their thing, contact Snuggled in Love, contact different resources. And if anybody's out there looking to adopt a dog, especially, well, a cat too, but we'll say a dog first. There is a couple different adoption agencies. One of them is called Silver Linings for Pit Bulls. They do not just adopt out pit bulls, they adopt out all different types of dogs. Look them up, check them out. Check out their stall at the Webster Antique Store on Webster Street in North Tonawanda. Just keep an eye out for their thing. For their for their postings. And also if anybody wants a cat, I read recently that 10 Lives Rescue. I read recently that 10 Lives Rescue, which is a cat rescue, has shut down their surrender line because there's so many. I think I lost my call. Hang on a second. I want to find something out. What happened? Did the line drop?
Yeah, damn phone connection.
But okay, I'm done with my rescue spiel, so let's talk about somebody, I'm not going to name any names, is the top seller in her region. I don't know who that could be.
Yes, it's me. I made it to top number one in my area, and I'll be getting some awards on Monday night.
And they get to go to a fancy place. They get to go to the hotel over there by the Galleria Mall and be out on the balcony.
It should be nice for $30 fucking bucks.
Yeah, let's hope the food's good.
I ain't gonna probably eat.
But okay, again, we have like I jokingly say, Callie's favorite slogan is, "We don't test on animals, we test on humans."
That's right.
And here's the funny part is I tease all the time because Kelly goes with me to a lot of different conventions and a lot of different events. And I'm always teasing that she's out there, that she's pimping her Mary Kay to whoever will actually sit down and listen to the spiel and listen and take a book in order. But, to become the number one seller in your region takes a lot of work, isn't it? Like, wasn't it close to like a lot of how do I put this? A lot of sales. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, because what I had, like you say, it's almost like pimping in a way or by word of mouth, because that's the only way I can make sales. And I think when I looked at, I was at like $9,700 and something in sales.
And that's before that's before she even got the new sales that just came in,
Yeah, and right now I'm at a little over $900 in sales right now.
Like I keep saying, pimping isn't easy.
Well, especially when I got a good-looking boyfriend like you helping me, I'm good.
Which reminds me, I should have got some books from you so I could have dropped them off at Avenue.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I keep forgetting that. So.
But, guys, I've got 20 minutes left on my show. And yes, I did start late because of some technical issues that we were trying to resolve and fix. But, I'm always, like I said, I'm gonna put a post up on my Facebook, and I would like reactions from people who watch, who listen, and I just want suggestions on what I should have on my show. Because I'll be honest with you, I get tired of talking to myself. That's why I invite people on. I was privileged enough to have Crystal come on for a little bit and talk about what she does and how we met up as friends and what I've done, what I did. Kelly, like I said, Kelly comes on into the studio, does tarot card readings, and what we have innovated and done for the tarot card readings is she will shuffle and draw on her side of the table, and then we use the overhead camera and we put the tarot card in front of me so you guys can see the tarot card that she's doing the reading on. And so far it's been really good.
Yeah, it has.
Are you out driving?
No.
Oh, that's the fans and air conditioning. Okay.
No. 3 guesses, the first 2 don't count.
You're fishing.
And I just caught my first one when I was talking to you.
So, I'm going to actually, guys, I'm going to cut this short because I got to get home, take meds, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, baby, you will. And I love you.
Love you too. But I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Byes.
Bye.
Okay, guys, this is how I'm going to end it up. I'm going to say be safe, be strong, do not cause any problems, and see ya.